Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman, and welcome to another chapter of Let's Play Meteor Mess. This time we are not starting off with a playthrough because, as promised, I'm going to show you the two endings to the Wendy path that we didn't get a chance to do last time. But first things first, we're going to kill this tuna head again, so that we can hopefully show you the happy ending where Wendy gets all the credit she deserves.
Oh no! Radioactive steam! Aye!
Aye, indeed. And we're also going to get to do one other thing we never got a chance to do.
What are you doing here? A publishing contract for a Meteor? You'll be happy to see that. Sorry I bothered you. Move along, move along.
Purple tentacle? Purple!
And it will let me hit enter to cut through most of his dialogue, thankfully.
I'm arming this. There. The house will...
Yes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds starting now, but you know what? We've got time for a Pepsi.
I got an ice-cold Pepsi can. 12 fluid ounces, 354 milliliters. That doesn't need Pepsi any more than I do.
Aw. But I need a Pepsi.
That doesn't need Pepsi any more than I do.
Okay. So we cannot actually enjoy this wonderful Pepsi. But this time, I have specifically not called the Meteor Police, and I actually got to confirm
Prepare to be stardust.
with the game designer on
You
Discord.
organic wonder. No, you. Wow, a lucrative publishing contract. I'm going to be famous. I don't have to be evil anymore. Dr. Fred, release the women, all the women. We're going to be rich.
But yeah, I confirmed with the designer that, despite my recollection that the Meteor Police only show up if you call them after you fix the radio, but before you give them the contract.
Welcome back from our break. If you're just tuning in, we've been talking with the celebrity rock who gave
In
up
this
a life of
version,
crime for a
if
career
you
as
call
a
the
writer.
Meteor Police,
This
they
gripping
show
story of
up
intergalactic intrigue,
even if they never could get
scandal,
into the lab.
Ultimately, redemption has been vociferously embraced by the whole world. With over 50 million copies sold to date, the explosive...
Forgot that I could pause this. Anyway, yeah, this time I did not call the Meteor Police because I spoke with the head programmer on Discord and confirmed that in this version of the Maniac Mansion story, if you call the Meteor Police at any time, even if they never get into the lab, they will show up during this scene. And in some of the previous versions where I remembered they didn't show up unless you called them after you'd already gotten in, this time they show up no matter what. So I had to go restore a save game to, before I called them, go through all this, and now we'll get to see
memoir has been
the
published
happy
in over 20
ending.
different languages, earned universal acclaim, and is currently being developed as a feature by Lucasfilm with Steven Spielberg attached to direct.
Nicolas
So,
Cage
Mr.
playing the Meteor.
How does it feel to be famous instead of infamous?
Well, Wink, it feels great, and I don't mind telling you. In all the light years I've traveled since I was but a freshly broken ball of metallic debris, I've never encountered such a groundswell of support for my unique cocktail of emotional issues. I've come a long way since my dark days of teenage brain violation, but I couldn't have done it alone. And I would be remiss if we went any further without introducing the brave young friends who...
It did let me skip it. And yep, there's Wendy.
I've never been on live television before. I hope I don't freak out in front of Wink with Mom watching.
I just hope my outfit doesn't make anyone think I'm a slut. My cheerleader uniform is literally all I own.
So yeah, pretty much exactly the same ending, except that you get Wendy there instead of Dave, and the Meteor Police don't abduct the Meteor. And I don't feel the need to go through this again to show Dave saying the same line that he did, because it's exactly the same. It's just that the Meteor disappears or doesn't disappear. So, with that done, we will be starting a new playthrough with the 2 paths I haven't shown yet. Technically, there's a 6th path, but since Razor and Syd have the exact same path, and I don't believe they've changed that for this, we're going to go ahead and go with Syd and Michael. Razor is in fact my favorite of the kids, but since they don't have her voice acting done yet, I'm going to save her for a playthrough once the game is fully complete. So we can just enjoy this nice soothing music, and it is good music. And yes, there's Sashagawa, I think I'm pronouncing that right, who did confirm that I was on the right track, but you do need to not call the Meteor Police at all unless you want to get that special ending. Also did the German translation. This closing music does have a Spielbergian sense of grandeur to it, I must say. And yes, the special thanks, and all the ones we forgot to mention here. Love that keyboard there. Alright, so start a new game. This time we will go with Michael, award-winning photographer for the college newspaper, and Syd, aspiring musician trying to start his own band. And here we go, the opening again. Heavy.
Okay, this looks like the old mansion. I'm sure I saw Dr. Fred take Sandy here. It's up to us to get her out. This could be real dangerous. If anyone wants to back out...
Did any of you guys see that movie? 4 kids went into this strange house and, never mind.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's go rescue Sandy.
Yeah, I am faintly amused that it's the black guy who points out the stupidity of going into a haunted house. Well, not haunted exactly, but...
Warning. Trespassers will be horribly mutilated.
But yeah, Michael is fully aware of the tropes of this genre, and he is having none of it. This suggests that Michael is probably the person with the most sense out of this group.
It says, go away.
And we'll go ahead and let Dave take point this time.
Looks like an ordinary house key.
Because it is, in fact, an ordinary house key. Alright, so first things first, we're going to lure Edna out.
Want some food? Come here, dearie.
No, thank you. And we'll go ahead and walk everybody else down. That should give us plenty of time to make sure that Edna gets out of our way.
It says, go away. Who the heck inscribes the names of everyone in the household on their doorbell? The entrance to the mansion. I wonder if they ever fight about whose turn it is to wind it. He'd look great on a flying sofa.
Well, my dear, hope you're having fun.
Love the reference to Return to Oz there.
But then how could you not?
I want out!
Within...
And we will go ahead and...
You...
Because you've heard all this before.
Help! Help!
And just for a change of pace, we'll go ahead and change her outfit to yellow and have bluish Edison's this time around.
Wait a minute. These are fake. A pair of decorative gargoyles guard the staircase. These always seem to come in pairs. They make for a cool decoration. I can't identify her. This flower is totally sere.
Alright, so first things first.
Something is moved under...
Made in Chernobyl. You never know when this might be needed. Looks like an ordinary house key. Nothing too noteworthy about it.
I'm not going to needlessly kill Dave this time around. I like his walk.
Warning. Trespassers will be horribly mutilated.
He's got that big DJ voice. Oh, yeah. He's got a little bit of a strut there. Quite appropriate. But I'm going to go ahead and let Syd be the one to wait for the package. And of course, we don't need anything in the fridge apart from the soda.
12 fluid ounces, or 354 milliliters. Harder than vector calculus homework chiseled on sheet rock. Gross. Some old batteries. Ugh, what a mess. Gross. Looks like the fridge isn't subject to much cleaning. Ooh, smells that way too. I must admit, I'm thankful that I can't see whatever's inside. A hanging plant. Seems to be made out of plastic. A calendar for 1987. The coveted seat at the head of the table.
Maybe not that coveted. Have you seen this table?
Decorative, though irreversibly tarnished.
Gee, I'm hungry.
And there's our warning to get out of the kitchen.
Wow, that's a Sunday afternoon on the island of La Grande Chatte. It was painted by the French painter Georges Seurat. Ooh. Good luck getting that out. Perhaps they're votive. I feel like there should be more chairs and less tables.
Come. Oh boy.
Yeah, at least they'll let you skip over the full length of their conversation even if we're still stuck with the cutscenes. Alright, so pick up the fruit drinks. And yes, Michael, the one person who can use the developing fluid.
The bottle is made of glass. Oops.
Oh, wait, forgot the glass jar. Silly me, I seem to keep doing that. And we'll have to come back here eventually. But we can't do anything else down this pathway in this wing of the mansion for the moment. And again, I have to note that the paintings stay flesh color regardless of whether you've got bluish Edison selected or not. And we don't have any reason to go in Dr. Fred's office this time around. But we will check out the arcade just for the fun of it.
You can't pass until you feed me. Wow, my favorite. That's what I wanted. Now I'm thirsty.
Now, we could go straight upstairs at this point, but we're going to check out this room, which is only useful if you're playing as Michael.
Locked. Probably cost a shiny penny to get one of these. This is used to develop photos. That's a photo enlarger. Locked.
So yeah, helpful place to come if we need to develop some pictures. Hint, 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 hint. And we're still having that problem with the stairs. No Michael standing on the ladder. That was weird. Well, let's just go ahead and grab everything that isn't nailed down. And time to get ourselves buffed up.
Ah, I feel much stronger now. I've had enough.
And we do have one useful thing that we can get out of this bathroom. And that's all we can do up here for the moment. So time for me to send Michael downstairs.
That's me. Easy.
And no, we don't need to drain the pool just yet, but we do need to come.
Looks like it dripped down through the floor grating.
And as long as I'm down here. And might as well as have Dave do something useful.
I wonder if they ever fight about whose turn it is to wind it.
And yep. Nice little macro in the game. If it is actually the crowning of the hour when you're in the game, the clock will ring if you're in that room. And it's currently 10 o'clock at night as I'm recording this. So yeah, we got to hear the chime. Neat, huh?
You crack me up. Are you kidding?
That's me. That's me. I think this is used for draining the pool.
I can't do it from here.
And boom. We managed to get that done without setting the alarm off. Isn't that impressive? And I can take the water faucet handle, but there's really no point because we cannot fix the phone with our team. So we really don't need to get Edna's phone number.
Oh boy, how do I get myself roped into these things? 24-hour express delivery to the crazy Edison's mansion? Good lord. Ordinarily, I hesitate to set foot out here in broad daylight, but an extra $20 is what it is. I ain't dragging my feet.
Oh,
All right. So with that done, switch back to Syd. Have him take the package. And we'll just have him duck in here so he doesn't get spotted by Ed.
I wonder what Ed could have ordered. Some uncanceled stamps came off. All I need is a way to...
Someone playing tricks on me, eh? I'll get them next time.
All I need is a way to make them sticky. To Weird Ed.
I'm going to have Syd grab the gear he needs.
I think it's time to talk with...
And breeze through this.
This panel looks loose. Low maintenance pet.
And of course, here we have the music room.
Hi, all you budding right...
I'll keep the publisher's address in mind.
Alright, so with that accomplished... You know, I think we'll go ahead and give... Give all this to Dave. Let him be the one to go try and fix the wiring later.
Okay, it's recording. I stopped the recording. That's me.
Note that his sunglasses do not break, because Syd is just that cool.
Yikes. Not what I expected.
And yeah, key to the dungeon, but...
Nice deck. Nice deck. It's too big to take.
We can take the tape back. And oh, blessed old school rewritable data, we can record over it. Because I noticed that this time the music room has a guitar in it.
Okay, it's recording. There's no guitar amp.
Oh, well.
The drumsticks are missing.
Well, then I guess you will have to use the piano.
I stopped the recording.
And nice little idle pose from Michael there.
An audio cassette tape.
Oh, I'm so depressed. I'm never gonna get my band started. My life is going nowhere. I'm never gonna amount to anything. Eating all that food didn't even help.
And we do not get a description for looking at the tentacle. But what we can do to knock him out of his ennui is use our demo tape in the Mondo Stereo, and then use the Mondo Stereo.
Hey, this is great stuff. I could use someone like you in my band. I have a demo tape, but it's no use. I'll never get a recording contract, even if we get a band together.
Killer! State of the art! State of the art!
Pretty good.
Take me where?
Alright, well, I'm going to have Dave do something moderately useful again. And have him ring the doorbell. And just went back in again.
Oh, the doorbell. Wonder if that's my package.
And give it a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Take that. That can't be pushed. Oops, I broke it.
He doesn't sound the least bit sorry about it.
Can't you read this?
And I do actually have what I need to pacify Ed, but I'm just going to come back later to deal with that. And I'm just going to have Michael step on out here for no reason. And note that there is nothing on the ground over here. Oh.
A portable FM radio. There are some batteries in it. There were fresh batteries in it.
And I think I actually have Dave keep the glowing key for now.
I put the batteries into the flashlight.
Good for you. Anyway, note, there is nothing on the ground over here, but I switch back to Syd. I have Syd go back to Ed's room, now that he is in Ed's room.
Intruder, halt! What are you doing in my house? Are you an agent at the evil Meteor? Or are you here to help me defeat him? Oh, my commando package. Now you have to find me my plans. I lost them somewhere. You see, the evil Meteor has turned my father into a madman. I must break into the lab and save him. I need my commando package and plans, but I lost them. Come back when you have what I need.
Dr. Fred has kidnapped our friend Sandy. My friends and I are here to save her.
Oh, my poor little hamster. Thank you so much.
And I'm not going to hang around here because, you know, it'll get weird if we're here when Fred comes in. And I imagine, and boom! The undeveloped film has magically appeared. Hurrah! Oh, but one more thing. I am going to give Dave the dime. And we'll also go ahead and give him the car key. But now we have everything we need to win the game with Michael. And I'm going to go ahead and save here because you only get one shot at this. I'm going to use the sponge with the developer tray. Close the door. And then use the film with the fluid. And boom.
These are Ed's plans for defeating the Meteor.
And we could go give those to him now, but we won't. Not yet. Because I am intending in this playthrough to show you how to win the game with both Michael and Syd, and we still have to get Syd's plan into action. So we'll just go ahead and let Michael sit tight in Dr. Fred's room. And we'll go ahead and let Dave head on upstairs. we'll go ahead and give the dime to Syd, so that Syd can...
Looks sturdy enough to climb. She reminds me of a beanstalk. You know, a beanstalk that likes...
And we can set this up to be ready to use. And I just realized this is going to be better if I... let Syd be the one to do the repairs. Because since we can't fix the phone in this playthrough, the only way we're going to be able to get somebody into Edna's room is if somebody sacrifice themselves and get caught first.
Welcome, visitor. I got you. How silly of me. I should have tied you to my bed.
Which should give Michael the time he needs to get in there.
Thoroughly unremarkable. That's me. Seems out of place somehow.
Yeah, that's because the artwork for this was taken from Maniac Mansion 2, which has a drastically different
Far
art
too
style.
small to read.
Well, too small from here, but here we can use this to look at this. And through osmosis, I will telepathically tell Michael the combination is 1904.
Oh, an unwelcome visitor. I got you. How silly of me. I should have tied you to my bed.
Alright, well, thankfully... Dave can use the key to get everybody out.
Those things don't go together. I can't combine those.
Okay, use the water with the water jet. Okay, so we can now put the clean water in this microwave here. Oh, and the sealed envelope.
That isn't in need of hydration. This water is steaming hot. Hey, a quarter slid out of the envelope.
And I'm going to meet Syd most of the way on this. Because believe it or not, we've almost got this done. Right, so we do that.
There, that should do it.
And we'll just have Dave wait over here, where he will not be disturbed by anybody. Alright, so now we can switch to Michael. Have him give the envelope to Syd.
No, I can't combine them.
I said he can give the envelope to Syd. Now Syd, in his wisdom, if wisdom we can call it, can use the stamps on the envelope.
That makes no sense.
Okay, use the demo tape with the envelope. Use the demo tape and envelope with the typewriter. Which doesn't make sense, but let's just run with it.
It has the address from that publisher's TV commercial on it.
Use stamp in the envelope.
They stick.
And now Syd can go mail this. And get the green tentacle a contract. Alright, so open the mailbox.
That won't do anything.
And now we play the waiting game. Which in this case means waiting on the contract to get back here, waiting on Fred to play in the arcade. Oh, heck.
I got you! I'll handle you later. Rest assured. Who actually leaves the...
And I did not leave him with the key, so I will need to have somebody come rescue him. And ironically, I think having Dave step out this moment, yep.
I got you! I'll handle you later.
But I guess this does give me the chance to start unlocking stuff here.
A cassette tape?
How dated!
Now where's the play button?
Wonderful. Outrageous. Awesome. This would be a mega hit. I've got to sign it right now.
So,
I can't combine those. How many keys am I going to need to collect today? A heavy lock. It's already open.
It's locked.
Edna, I'm having...
So yeah, him saying he's going to have to turn the power off for 5 to 6 minutes. And apparently he will not play video games before that point. And chat with son.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way.
It's a recording contract for Green Tentacle.
And, well, there goes the lights. And just for the sake of ease and speed of getting to the end game, ooh, nice moonlight effect there.
Oh, an unwelcome visitor. I got you.
Yeah, I think Syd's getting off light given that she had the candles lit.
How silly of me. I should have tied you to my bed.
Now, I did put all 3 of my teens in the dungeon for a reason, and that is that if I recall correctly, how the endgame plays out depends upon which kid you have give which item to which member of the Edison family to help you get through the next bit. So I'm going to go ahead and save the game here. And we can have everybody hand over items to the person we want to win. And in this case, we'll go ahead and start with Syd. So I will give him the yellow key and the old rusty key. And I will give him the quarter and the small key. I will stand here and face the audience. I will stand here and face the... Okay. So Syd now having everything. I will have Dave push the brick. And we'll go ahead and make our way upstairs. And hopefully we won't run into Dr. Fred while we're running around in the dark. No, I didn't want to go down. And now I can't get up. And I was going to go and give this to a tentacle now, but it occurs to me, if I do that, then I'm going to have to wait through this again to do the whole arcade thing. And I only feel like making you sit through this and wait through this once, so we will just continue to sit in the dark.
Wanted for terrible acts of violence. One murderous purple slimy meteor. If found, call 1977. Some kind of tube belongs here. That's beyond my ability, but maybe somebody else can do it.
Somebody who's not appearing in this playthrough.
A bed. Doesn't look particularly well loved. If I had to wake up to this, I don't think I'd sleep either.
2 dimes.
This side up. Looks to include anything I might need for some quick fixing. This is sure to be useful. Looks like a car key to me. A quarter. It's a small key. It's a large, rusty key.
And might as well get everything else I've got in my inventory.
This must go to something important. Someone should put this back where it belongs. A portable FM radio.
Looks like an ordinary house key. Nothing too noteworthy about it. A silver key. A large can of paint remover. A large can of paint remover. An old dirty sponge. These are Ed's plans for defeating the Meteor. It seems loose. I'm keen on avoiding his fate. Locked. It's locked.
I'd like to think those metatarsals he's missing were lost prior to capture. No chance to break out this way. Where's my lawyer? I'd like to think those metatarsals he's missing were lost prior to capture. Checked in too long at the Crowbar Motel. Locked. It's locked.
And okay, there we go. Alright, so with the power on, we will go ahead and save here. I will go ahead and give the contract to the green tentacle.
Recording contract? For me? Oh, this is great! We'll call our band GT and the Suction Cups. We'll be on MTV and everything. And don't forget, I'll protect you, no matter what. All you have to do is get rid of that meteor.
So, we now have a bodyguard to get us past Purple Tentacle and into the lab. But we still have to find our way into the lab. Luckily, Dr. Fred has played on the video game. So now we can head on down there. There we have 1013. I think that may be my smallest score without actually scoring yet. No, wait, I got 25 points earlier. But with that done, we now know the super secret combination. I'm going to go throw myself at Edna so I can get to the dungeon a bit faster. After making sure that I have the card key and the card key.
Oh, an unwelcome visitor. I got you.
I suspect I'm actually quite welcome, which is worrying, but luckily the Alzheimer's is making her forget that she wants me chained to her bed.
How silly of me. I should have tied you to my bed.
And I apologize, that was a totally thoughtless remark about Alzheimer's, but tell a story, my dad has Alzheimer's, and he made jokes about that before it claimed him, so I indulged in a little bit of dark humor in his honor, but, you know, some people aren't cool with that, and to those of you, I do apologize. It was not my intent to make light of Alzheimer's or dementia. So, that being said, let's end this.
What are you doing here? I caught you sneaking around our house. Dr. Fred isn't paying me for nothing. Oops.
What are you doing to my friend? I've warned you, don't mess around with my band members. Now, get out of here. That ought to take care of him.
And yep, Sandy in a yellow uniform now.
The house will blow up in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
A protective suit that shields from radiation. Probably effective against a moderate drizzle as well.
This'll wake you up.
I ought to throw this.
That's what I was trying to do.
You better run. This'll make you dance.
Oh, well, what happened? I feel much better now. I'm free of this machine's control. But wait. The self-destruct sequence was initiated. I'll try to turn it off. I can't disable it. The Meteor must have control of the entire system. Hey,
Prepare to fry. Scram.
The source of all our troubles. I can't combine those.
So put this in the trunk.
Turn around, punk. I won't have you throwing a spanner in the works. Better get your skates on.
And yeah, same ending we've seen before, but we just get a different path to getting past the purple tentacle.
Hard to know where to begin. Not my proudest moment by a long chalk. I trust you kids enjoyed a pleasant evening in my home. All things considered.
You've got no shortage of trust to leave a key under the doormat.
Hey, from what you've told me, it sure took a convoluted series of inventive steps for you to gain entry to my lab. I could tell you I'm not impressed, or I could tell you the truth.
The truth, Dr. Fred, is that with teamwork, you can solve anything. At least that's what I learned thumbing through Wendy's index of empty platitudes one time at lunch.
Well, kiddo, however you pulled it off, you sure saved us all from a fate most bleak. I supposed a few wrecked appliances and some shattered glass here and there is a small price to pay for the preservation of my sanity and the galaxy, eh? Still, I feel indebted. I'm sorry my mad, insane plan caused so much trouble. How can I ever repay you for your help?
Cash would be nice.
Don't be a tuna head.
So yeah, that is how you beat the game with Syd and with Razor, probably. And we get to enjoy these credits one more time. And this nice symphonic score. Oh, interestingly enough, the Meteor Mess logo was designed by Amanda Buck, who is also the voice of Razor. So yeah, not much to say about the Syd path. You know, it's pretty much the same as the Wendy path, you just get something to help Green Tentacle instead of the Meteor. But, you know, this is a solid playthrough, and I like Syd's voice. I personally would have made him have a British accent, give him kind of a neo-romantic Sting quality, since he's supposed to be, you know, new age punk. But yeah, that is probably the fastest playthrough path in the game, except for Michael himself, because then with Michael, you don't have to bother with getting... Well, actually you do. You don't have to worry about keeping the envelope intact. You can just rip it open, get the quarter, and then you just have to fix the wires and wait for Dr. Fred to use the arcade. But I'm going to try something a little different this time because... honestly, the path is not any different when you play through with Michael as is with Syd. You just have Weird Ed help you do a purple tentacle instead of green tentacle. After that, it's exactly the same, so I'm going to try something a little different and see if they coded this into the remake. I don't know if they did or not, but it'll be interesting to find out, and if it turns out they didn't, well, we're going to get to see some stuff blow up. Okay, so we've restored back to just after Dr. Fred played his video game. And yes, for those who are curious, if you try and game the system even though it's the same code every time, it won't work. That ship has no shielding at all. I'll just go ahead and wait here. And have Michael head out this way. And I will have Syd give him the keys that we need. Oh, wait. So yeah, give that to Michael. Give that to Michael. And let's go stand over here. Out of the way. And let Michael make one more trip upstairs. Alright, so now I give the plans, or the prints, to Weird Ed.
Great. You've developed my prints. Now you can take down the Meteor. Meet me outside the lab in 10 minutes. We'll storm it together.
Well, we don't actually need to wait 10 minutes.
Oh, an unwelcome visitor. I got you. How silly of me. I should have tied you to my bed.
Well, I'll go ahead and save this here, just in case this doesn't work quite the way I think it does. And head on in.
What are you doing here? I caught you sneaking around our house. Dr. Fred isn't paying me for nothing.
Alright, Slimeball. The game's up.
Oh no.
Come here.
You'll never get me. I'm getting out of here.
I'll take care of Suckerface. You get the Meteor.
So, as I said, there's another potential ending here, I think.
Purple Ten.
Because in the old NES version of Maniac Mansion, there was another way to dispose of the Meteor. You could try and feed it to Chuck the plant in the library.
The house will blow up.
No idea why this worked, but it did. So let us see if we can feed it to Chuck the plant in this version.
Plenty more where this came from. I'm not. I'm gonna light you like a match.
It's a door. No, I have to get rid of the meteor.
Okay.
Better search for something near. No, I have to get rid of the meteor.
Okay, so
Better
it won't
search
even
for
let us
something
attempt
near.
it.
No, I have to get rid of the meteor. Better search for something near. No, I have to get rid of the meteor. Better search for something near. No, I have to get rid of the meteor. Better search for something near. No, I have to get rid of the meteor. Better search for something near.
Okay, that got kind of stuck in a loop. So apparently you cannot feed the meteor to Chuck the plant, and more is the pity, but hey, we did just save the planet again, and possibly the whole galaxy.
Hard to know where to begin. Not my proudest moment by a long chalk. I trust you kids enjoyed a pleasant evening in my home. All things can...
You've got no...
Head. The...
Cash?
And Cindy gets no dialogue here. But that is the other path to the ending of Maniac Mansion, aka Meteor Mess, and nice music here. So, rather than sit through the credits again, I think we'll go ahead and call this chapter here. I may do one more playthrough of Razor just to enjoy the voice acting. But that's it. That is Meteor Mess as far as I know. Unless they've got some other Easter eggs coded into this thing, which they might. But, yeah, it's a great replay, or reboot, revamp, whatever you want to call it. If you haven't had a chance to play it yet, it is free to download and well worth the time. I recommend it highly. So thank you all for watching. I hope you'll come back for the next Let's Play I do. And I'm going to keep doing Gotham Knights until I get to the end of that, so you have that to look forward to for another couple of months, I think. But until the next adventure, this is Sensei Starman signing out. Thank you.